Nerdrotic.com.
DC Comics Bloodbath Part 2. More senior DC staffers laid off. DC Comics owner Warner Brothers went through another round of layoffs this week. And while focus was on the East Coast as opposed to the recent West Coast Burbank culling, that has meant a number of DC Comics staffers have also been informed that they will no longer be working for the publisher. DC has already been through a swath of senior figures being let go 3 months ago, and they are suffering the same. This is only the beginning, folks. By the way, the announcement that Marie Javins was the new editor-in-chief of DC Comics went wide, set up and reported simultaneously at Deadline, Variety, and Hollywood Reporter, indicating that the Warner Corporation Communications was involved with the release and that it was an attempt to distract, leading within a positively spun headline with the knowledge that bad news would be leaking out shortly. And as a result, informed sources have told me that a number of DC staffers who were also told that they are being laid off. Many people asked, with Marie Javins elevated to full EIC, what would happen to the former co-EIC, Michelle Wells? Remember, it was two women. This is the answer. She gone. They fired her. So they elevated two women to the editor-in-chief position. One of them, Michelle Wells, oversaw all that YA crap like You Brought Me the Ocean and fucking Gotham High. She's gone. Without Scholastic able to funnel shit to our kids, things aren't going so well. And while graphic novel sales are up, that's including manga and children's books, not comic books, not American superhero comic books. So if you said just American superhero books, those are down. Everything down.
Here's the fucking money, shithead!
Children's books and manga, which are now being called graphic novels to help save a bleeding comic book industry and also save a lot of jobs. Turns out it didn't work. Turns out that people actually making the decisions look past your conflation, your attempt to muddy the waters, create a narrative. Adam Phillips, director of marketing, gone. Stuart Schreck, gone. Fletcher Chu Fong, events director at DC Comics, meaning conventions, gone. Lisette Osterloh, VP Digital Marketing, gone. Michelle R. Wells, co-editor-in-chief, gone. Alex Carr, gone.
But wait! There's more!
However, no official statement has been made. DC Comics is not returning emails on this matter, but I understand that there are two others as well, totaling 9 staffers. As before, what is notable is that, again, it is individuals with the most experience, the longest standing status at DC Comics, who are most likely being made redundant. With DC losing centuries of combined experience, well, that combined experience oversaw a disaster that they did nothing about. And I'm sure some of these are good people. And I'm sure some of these people are incompetent assholes. I don't fucking know. I'm very sorry people lost their job, but they should, after what happened to the comic book industry, which was dead before the coof got here. And dead, I mean dead in a sense that it's a viable industry for making money in, where you can go and have a job and pay your bills. It's a hobby. If you want to get into comics full time, you better have a platform and you better go out on your own. And if you want to work part-time for one of the big 2 or the big 4 or whatever, to make a few extra bucks, okay. But right now, they're a side gig. There was a time where editors could send their kids to college at Marvel Comics and DC Comics. Not anymore. So what's going on? Bob Harris is gone, and Mark Doyle, Bobby Chase, Andy Corey. Oh, so sorry to see that asshole go. He was an asshole, trust me. But Jim Lee's still there doodling for some reason. Dan Didio's gone. I think he should be gone. And we're going to get, what the fuck are we going to get? I don't care what we're going to get. We're going to get a bunch of garbage. We're going to get a retooled 5G. And what we're going to get is probably a reduced amount of superhero books. And they might use this next 2 months where this garbage is coming in to kind of retool everything. Who knows? It's not going to be enough to keep a lot of comic shops afloat. And I would be looking for other ways. I mean, there is a way for comic shops to stay in business forever without selling new books. You just have to, you're going to have to push a lot of things. It takes a lot of work that I don't know if people are willing to do. A lot of work. The other facet of this, which doesn't get brought up, is the shops. Shops rely heavily on holidays. Well, based on what I'm hearing right now, I don't know if many shops are going to have holidays. You will hear January, February, this shop is closed. This shop who's been around for 30 years is closed. I've already heard that a lot. I don't want to hear it. I'm not looking forward to hearing it. It's not something I'm rooting for to prove I was right. I don't give a shit about being right or wrong. I don't care. I wanted comic books to be less partisan and less political, just like I wanted Star Wars and Doctor Who and Star Trek. That's all I wanted, personally. There was a lot of money to be made if you just told a straight Spider-Man story. But what did we just get? Antifa Batgirl. Antifa motherfucking Batgirl. Showing me they haven't learned a single fucking thing, and they're going to go down woking.
It was just that's right. They're just going to think you're a freak because there's 1,000 things are going to get in your way. The world will get in your way. So I think they would have looked at me like I was insane. Like you can only live there for too long before you go insane, and I don't want to be too insane.
If you like what you heard, please like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like what you heard, I thank you for listening this long. I'll see you in the next video.